What's good, guys? Welcome back. So, since we know that the Horadric Cube is absolutely crazy for like huge big ticket items, just like a bunch of multi legendaries or whatever, it begs the question, how do we even farm the materials to actually feed into the Horadric Cube? Because once you get started with the crafting process, it's rather easy to burn through all your resources quite quick, especially if you do the focus reroll, because that requires you to actually have tuning prisms. Now, these prisms, you just burn through them really quickly. If you want to make something with a lot of multi and your desired stats, you need a lot of materials. And this is where this video comes in handy. So there is this thing with the Undercity that whenever you do your Undercity and you interact with any beacon, you will have a chance to spawn a Porta Prankster. Now, this Porta Prankster is the star of the show, basically. It actually mimics the reward from your tribute. Now, if you combine this with a tribute that, for example, gives you Horadric Cube materials and you actually spawn these pranksters, then you receive a shitload of materials. It's absolutely crazy. The skill tree that we need is rather simple. So we take Endless Form, which is giving us attunement. However, the Unfortunate Soul is already quite good. So we have a chance to actually spawn these portals that spill out mobs that if we kill and don't die in the Undercity, then we receive a bunch of crafting materials. That's already really good. However, we have the gutter field. This is the one where we actually get the Porta Pranksters, which is giving us the crazy loot. Now here I have trials and tributes, and that is because I was actually logging how many Porta Pranksters I'm getting from these runs. If you don't do this, then take the extra experience orb from the attunement levels. So whenever you reach a next stage, so attunement level 1, 2, or 3, you will actually receive a bunch of experience orbs. This is really good if you wanna push your paragons. Let me show you something. So I was logging everything what I've been doing here for the past couple of hours. I actually have a full list where I logged everything what I had before and after the runs. And keep in mind, these 25 runs are without any tributes whatsoever. So you can do this even if you have 0 tributes. Because quite frankly, you can apply this to have the mythic tribute and get 2 or 3 mythics even. Yeah, that's really good. You can apply this to have the Horadric Cube materials. That's really good. Yeah. However, you will not have these items all the time. And sometimes it might be just a situation where you actually don't have any tributes, but you need the materials. So let's see, what do we get if we run 25 of these runs without any tributes whatsoever? So these were the starting inventory pictures that I had. So the main parts here are the scattered prisms, the scroll of restoration, maybe the net iron. I don't know if you need those. And as you can clearly see, I was down 15 refined primordial dust. So I was crafting and I was closing to have like 0 of this primordial dust. And I was in general low on materials. As you can see, I had 7 of these aggressive tuning prisms. And after 25 runs, if we check, we gained 10 legendary runes, 35 rare runes. But if we go down, look at this, 46 refined primordial dust already. We got a bunch of these rare primordial dust, the attuned and enhanced. We got a bunch of those as well. This is really good if you wanna get your unique items or roll your unique items even. So that's really good. We got a bunch of fragments, but there are better ways to get fragments. We went from 7 of these aggressive tuning stuff to straight up 24. So we gained 17 already, yeah? And we actually received Kulian tuning, 2 of them, yeah? And this is also really good if you wanna actually make your GG amulet, because you will need a bunch of these to reroll your legendary aspect, your second legendary aspect on your amulet. But this is only applicable if you are really low mat and you have no tributes whatsoever. So let's say you actually have some tributes and you try to do the same with this. So I had here 3 + 3 yellow and blue of these tributes, which is giving us Horadric Cube materials. Now I used the aggressive tuning prism for 1 million gold here. because, as I said, I'm trying to get my GG items. I want to roll my stuff, so I need aggressive tuning prisms quite a lot. So let's see how much stuff we got in the end. So, as we discussed, we had 24 of these aggressive prisms, and we went to 149 just in 6 runs. In 20 minutes, we got 125 of these prisms. That is absolutely bonkers. And we get 3 Killian as well, and a bunch of other stuff. So, TLDR, use your Undercity cleverly. If we go to the Undercity and say that I'm low on runes for whatever reason, just use this with this strat, and you will get infinitely more greater runes than you would normally. Let's say you are low on talismans for whatever, you need your set items. Use this. Again, use this and you will get infinitely more of these. But as I said, if you need anything from here, anything, literally anything, use this strat because it is literally giving you 20x the result. Please do yourself a favor and save a bunch of your time and just use this. It's really good. Make sure that you actually do your bargain, because that is also one more layer to actually optimize what you are getting out of this. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was quite shocking to me how fast you can actually acquire this stuff if you just focus a bit on your skill tree. I will leave you with one example run just so you have a general idea how this thing works. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one.